Hey guys, Joe from PRD here. I'm sitting with Cass. She's the founder of Tweak Group, Vision for Your Space. So she specialises in all things property styling and making sure your property looks the best it can be when taking it to market.
So I'm here with Joe and Daniel today from PRD, and I'm going to grill them a little bit because I really want to find the answers for the people that are selling out there.
Yep.
So hopefully you'll still like me afterwards. One of the key things I want to get out of this today is just to express how important a good sales campaign is.
Yeah. And look, the sales campaign starts well before you see the photos online. It starts from the first time the agent meets the vendor. So you're mapping your road out from the start all the way through to the finish. So, and that means like seeing someone like yourself, making sure that the property looks the best it can before it goes to market. So making sure all those little boxes are ticked before you actually go live is half the battle.
Yeah.
And then going live across realestate.com, Domain, they're your two sort of major online portals. Getting value out of your database as well, especially the market we've moved into now, not working with as many buyers. So those buyers are coming around and seeing 1, 2, 3 or 4 properties at a time.
Yeah.
So making sure you're taking those buyers even before it goes online.
Yeah.
So as a buyer, you want to see value out of your agent, not even from the selling side, but on the buying side.
Yeah.
So as an agent, you should have that hot list of buyers that are ready to go and have a look at a property before it even goes online. So that's as a vendor, you want to see your agent doing that as well.
Yeah, okay. And I know Dan mentioned before about there being different grades, and I was speaking to an agent on the Central Coast the other day, and we were looking at a property to flip, and it was in sort of a less desired area, and that was a concern for me if we were looking to flip it. And I said to her, how do you get around that? And she actually talked about how they can manipulate the online stuff so that when people search an area that's close by that is a desired area, that area pops up. Are you covering all of that, and do you think that that's a real value add when it comes to a sales campaign as well, especially if you are in a bit of a less desired area? Yeah,
look, and obviously that goes back to your marketing across Google as well. The words you use in your advertising have to necessarily tie into that location. So if someone is searching in that area that isn't particularly your spot, then that highlights it. But at the end of the day, that's where your agent should be bridging that gap.
Yes.
So if they're working over a large area, they should be able to pull buyers across and sell that spot. If they're a true local expert, it should be their job to convert a buyer from one particular part, say Penrith, to another.
Which is where, I mean, going back to those agencies that offer the fixed rate and there's a random agent maybe that shows up, that's going to look very different to someone like yourself that can pull from all these different areas, knowing the location and the area.
And at the end of the day, our buyer pool hasn't gotten any bigger. If anything, it's gotten smaller in this market. So being able to pull a buyer from Emu Plains over to South Penrith at the moment is very important. And vice versa. So if you're selling the home yourself or using a fixed fee agent, they don't have that ability. They're not working with buyers around the area. And at the end of the day, it's not, as an agent, we're not selling the home, we're necessarily selling the locations. So if you've got someone coming from the area, we know where the best schools are, the best cafes, the best restaurants, how to enjoy the lifestyle in that area. So your agent should be able to sell not just the house, but the lifestyle.
Is there any tips or tricks or advice that you'd like to give anyone watching when they're looking for an agent?
Do your research. When you're looking for an agent, pay particular attention to their track record in that area. That it would obviously show they're working with buyers that are similar to your property in that area. So their track record is everything. When looking for an agent.
I 100% agree. And ask for case studies around like homes that are similar to theirs. So like what you're saying, the track record. If there's properties that have utilised staging, like it's like the proof's in the result. So I think and those being proud of those outcomes, because you can't just do it by yourself. I've always said it's a team that needs to be able to get the maximum outcome. So the owners have to make the decisions and they have to listen to the advice. The agent's got to implement it, but you're then using people like yourself to bring it all together.
So, if someone wants to sell a home in Western Sydney, Joe, how do they get hold of you?
My number will be on the screen.
So Joe's at PRD at Penrith, and these guys have done a good job. I've done a lot of work for them, and I've also sold with them, and I'm still talking to you afterwards. So maybe you're not on that first three professionals.
So.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. Thank you.